Hello, my dear American Armenian virtual tourist. My name is Arpi. For sure, some of you don't know the meaning of my name. It's an Armenian name meaning the sun. And on this sunny day, I'm going to show you one of the sunniest places in the city of the sun, Kaskad complex. Let's go. While we are going to observe Kaskad complex together, let me show you one of the well-known symbols of our capital city, Yerevan, the famous obelisk, which is located on the top of the complex next to the Victory Park. Completed in 1967, the 65-meter obelisk commemorates 50th anniversary of Soviet rule in Armenia. And the golden witch on the very top of the obelisk symbolizes life and fertility. It's impossible to speak about Kaskad complex and forget to mention about great Armenian chansonnier Charles Aznavour, a person who devoted much of his energy and time to his homeland. And the house museum of this giant is here, next to the complex. The government decided to open the museum for the visitors in 2020, but because of the COVID, we have erased this year from calendar, and we are waiting for this grand event this year. Charles Aznavour was born in Paris, in the family of Armenian immigrants. His father Mamigon Aznavourian, mother Knar Baghdasaryan, together with his sister Aida, who was born in Greece during the journey from Western Armenia escaping the Armenian genocide, happened to be temporarily in France, waiting for their visas to the US. In fact, his family did not realize at that time that they would settle there indefinitely. One of France's most popular and enduring singers, Aznavour sold between 180 and 200 million records during his lifetime, making him one of the best-selling music artists of all time. He was dubbed France's Frank Sinatra, while music critic Stephen Holden described Aznavour as a French pop deity. He was also arguably the most famous Armenian of his time. In 1998, Aznavour was named Entertainer of the Century by CNN and users of Time Online from around the globe. He was recognized as the century's outstanding performer with nearly 18% of the total vote, edging out Elvis Presley and Bob Dylan. Jean Cocteau once said, "Before us, despair was unpopular." Aznavour sang for presidents, popes and royalty, as well as at humanitarian events. In response to the Armenian earthquake in 1988, he founded the charitable organization Aznavour for Armenia, along with his longtime friend, impresario Levon Sayan. In 2008, he was granted Armenian citizenship and was appointed ambassador of Armenia to Switzerland the following year, as well as Armenia's permanent delegate to the United Nations at Geneva. He started his last tour in 2014. In 2017, Aznavour was awarded the 2,618th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. His last concert took place in September 2018. He died on 1st October 2018, aged 94, leaving a name in a history that will never be forgotten. Today I want to introduce you 10 things to do in Kaskad complex. There is nothing like the Kaskad monument anywhere on the post-Soviet territory. The Kaskad is the original decoration of the city in the form of unique architectural composition. Do you know what is the frequently asked question about Kaskad complex? How many steps does the complex have? There are 572 steps on the Kaskad, and the total elevation changes from the bottom of the staircase to the top to the memorial of the 50th anniversary of Soviet Armenia is 118 meters. This is one of the most impressive buildings you will see in Yerevan and a great example of Soviet architecture in our city. This is the most famous dating place in Yerevan. For lovers, this is the most romantic place, and for the broken-hearted, this is the place to pull themselves together and open a new page, or simply reconsider their life. In Armenia, after dating, the second step is dancing together, and Kaskad is again the best place to do it. Try to visit Yerevan during the summertime. On every last Friday of the month, when the days are warm and long, you can join in to dance Armenian folk dances. Due to its geographical location, average annual number of sunny days is more than 200. So if you want to get vitamin D, Armenia is a great option for you. Did you dance? The next point to check is the listening to the music and enjoying the jazz evenings here in Kaskad complex. The fifth one,
For sure, after dancing and listening to the music, you would like to try something delicious. Kaskad is a hub of restaurants and cafes. Here you can find not only Armenian cuisine, but also Lebanese, Syrian, Italian, Brazilian cuisines. And for today, I have chosen Italian one. Come on. If you don't know where to try the best Italian pizza in Yerevan, you should visit Soriso.
The Kaskad is a system of huge staircases, gracefully connecting the downtown areas with the residential areas, located on the surrounding hills. So if you want to reach from the city center to the Victory Park, this is the best way to avoid the traffic. By the way, inside of Kaskad, there is an escalator equal to the length of the complex. This is a perfect option for those who don't like climbing the stairs, who feel too weary to climb the stairs, or are just unable. Follow me. If you are too lazy to visit the galleries, but you are fond of contemporary art, this option is for you to go down and on your way enjoy contemporary artworks. In 2002, Armenian-American philanthropist Gerard Gafesyan established the Gafesyan Museum Foundation in Armenia, which undertook the renovation of the Kaskad complex in Yerevan, transforming it into one of the world's preeminent centers of the art. The Gafesyan Center for the Art is dedicated to bringing the best of contemporary art to Armenia and presenting the best of Armenian culture to the world. Inspired by the vision of its founder Gerard Gafesyan, the center offers the variety of exhibition, including an important selection of works from the Gerard Gafesyan collection of contemporary art. A diverse program of lectures, films, concerts and numerous educational programs for adults and children augments the center's dynamic schedule.
The seventh one. If you are fond of feeding pigeons or having a photo with pigeons, this place is for you. The next one. The pigeons are not pigeons without this magnificent statue of Alexander Tamanyan, the architect who designed and gave us our capital city Yerevan, sunny city, the 12th last and current capital city of Armenia.
Few know that the main architect had used the most progressive method of city building, planning of solar arrays, into the foundation of the city plan. In Soviet years, Yerevan underwent massive reconstruction following Alexander Tamanyan's plan to make a perfect city, a neoclassic town with wide avenues, resembling Paris, Vienna, and St. Petersburg. Central Yerevan is a true jewel of early Soviet architecture. In Soviet days, Yerevan had already become known as the Pink City because of the color of the tufa stone. The city center follows Tamanyan's plan for a circular city with two hubs, Grand Republic Square and more elegant and soft Opera District. The two are linked with newly reconstructed Northern Avenue, designed by Tamanyan. The building that now houses the Gafesjan Center for the Art is well known to the Armenian people, especially those living in its capital city of Yerevan. Known as the Kaskad, the complex was originally conceived by the architect Alexander Tamanyan. Tamanyan desired to connect the historic, residential and cultural centers of the city with a vast green area of waterfalls and gardens, cascading down one of the city's highest promontories. Unfortunately, the plan remained largely forgotten until the late 1970s, when it was revived by Yerevan's chief architect, Jim Torosyan. Torosyan's conception of the Kaskad included Tamanyan's original plan, but incorporated new ideas that included a monumental exterior stairway, a long indoor shaft containing a series of escalators, and an intricate network of halls, courtyards, and outdoor gardens embellished with numerous works of sculpture, bearing references to Armenia's rich history and cultural heritage.
After eating, normally people want to have a rest, but not in Armenia and not especially in Kaskad. Kaskad is a unique place, open-air art gallery, where you can find valuable works from world-famous sculptors. Among them, works of such famous sculptors as Barry Flanagan, Lynn Chidwick and Fernando Botero. By the way, here in the Gafesjan Art Center, we have three works from Fernando Botero. The first one is in front of us, the Roman Warrior.
Qui s'élance et qui danse une folle farandole, nos deux mains restent soudées. Et parfois soulevés, nos deux corps enlacés s'envolent et retombent tous deux épanouis, enivrés.
Armenians thought how to do their best for the Roman warrior and decided to bring here the woman smoking cigarettes. For information, let me tell you that this is the most beloved statue of the Armenian grandfathers, and they are making the most important decisions. Having a look at, don't think so low-minded, having a look at the ladies' hairbrush.
Et la joie que l'a poussée par son sourire. transperce et rejaillit au fond de moi. Mais soudain, je pousse un cri parmi les rires, quand la foule vient l'arracher d'encore mes bras. Emportés par la foule qui nous traîne, nous entraîne, nous éloigne l'un de l'autre, je lutte et je me débat. Mais le son de ma voix s'étouffe dans le rire des autres, et je crie de douleur, de fureur et de rage, et je pleure, et traîné par la foule qui s'élance.
We have spoken about culture and art, food and beverage, but let's not forget about healthy life. Kaskad is the best place for morning run, for yoga and meditation, especially sunset meditation with a view of Mount Ararat, for riding a bike and for skating, for sure if you know how to do it. If you don't know, you can do like me. The 10th one. After doing sport, I think you would like to drink water, cold water. When you are in Armenia, forget about buying a bottle of water, because in every couple of steps you can find bulbulak. Don't ask me about the translation of this word, it's typical Armenian word. Just know, if you see this kind of thing, the water is drinkable. Did you drink the water? Anushlini. I hope you enjoyed the day with me. Hopefully waiting for you to discover the city from another point of view. Bye bye.